What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's update video. Now, in the last video, I covered the 18 brand new animatronics that were just released on ScottGames.com, and well, we have the final two, which are so exciting. But before we get into that, of course, if you guys want to see more Five Nights at Freddy's content like this, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Let's go for 1,000 likes in the first hour. Drop a comment saying custom, and of course, be subscribed to the channel for more content like this, because we just hit 845,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can get to 850 by the end of this week. So that'd be absolutely crazy if we could, but let's go ahead and get into the new teaser here. So, as you guys know, Scott's been updating this website all day today, and literally we got 20 brand new animatronics on the roster this morning, and then later on in the day we got 18 new animatronics, and then literally like an hour ago we got the 19th, or actually no, we got 17, and then literally an hour ago we got the 18th, and now we have 19 and 20. So if you guys don't know, well, here's the full roster currently. As you guys know, we have the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 animatronics, we have the toy animatronics, we have the Nightmare animatronics, we have Springtrap thrown in there too, along with some specialty animatronics such as Jacko Chica and the Endo from Five Nights at Freddy's World. Then you have the sister location animatronics, and then you have the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 animatronics, which include the Rockstar animatronics, the Junk animatronics, I guess if that's what you want to call them, and the, you know, the pig, the frog and stuff like that, and the hippo from that random mini game. And then you also have, you know, the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's 6 animatronics such as Scrap Baby, William Afton, and you know, Candy Cadet, and just everything else like that, and even Funtime Chica. And then the last four, which we didn't really know who they were going to be, well, now we know it's Golden Freddy, the Marionette, Lefty, and a phone. So I think you guys can kind of take a guess here. So wait, before we get to the, you know, the exciting one, the phone, obviously we have Lefty now. I was kind of expecting this, but not really. I was, like I said, my biggest hope here was for like a twisted animatronic or just something completely new. But you know, I mean, Lefty, he's still cool. You know, he's missing his left eye. He's got the puppet inside of him, so I'm kind of confused as to how the puppet's gonna be here, but then Lefty's also gonna be here. That's a little confusing, but anyways, let's not get into that. So we have both of those two, and then we have a phone which is ringing off the hook, which you guys know who this is gonna be. It's the phone guy, and that's gonna be pretty crazy because okay, so there's a few different ways you could take this. Okay, one is the actual phone guy is gonna be attacking us. I said in the last video, it'd be cool to have an actual human. And, well, besides, you know, Springtrap, if you even want to call him human, but it would be cool to have, like, a human attack us, you know, no matter who it be. Well, I mean, this is kind of like that. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, the actual phone guy coming to kill us. That would be kind of random, but also really cool. Or if we're gonna have a phone near us and he's gonna call us and it's gonna slow us down. So, you know, you're gonna hear the phone ring and it's gonna force you to pick it up. Like maybe you have to pick it up or you'll die, or he'll send an animatronic after you or something like that. But that's what I'm gonna take a guess and say that's probably what it is. If the phone's gonna randomly ring, you're gonna have to pick it up. If you don't pick it up, you die. You're gonna have to speak to the phone guy, which means we're gonna have new phone guy, you know, audio for this thing. So, oh, there's so many opportunities for new Easter eggs with this update. It's so freaking exciting. I don't know what he's gonna do with this, but I can just see so much like opportunity with that phone. Just like a simple phone. I was looking at the Reddit page and everyone was like, okay, come on, this has got to be a joke, right? This can't be for real, you know? this a literal phone. Like, come on, Scott's known to troll, but a literal phone. Like, how could this be an animatronic? So, I mean, literally, as soon as I saw, you know, we're getting like a literal bucket to come attack us, I knew anything was possible. It looks like, you know, literally anything is. We're actually gonna have a phone that's going to be attacking us. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be similar to Lolbit, or, you know, one of the ones that stop you like Banette, or, you know, Bonbon or something like that. You know, where these kind of cross the screen, or maybe, you know, the little guy, I can't remember the name for the life of me, but the little one from Sister Location that take away your power, or they hit the generator and stuff like that. So it's probably going to be something like that. You know, you're going to have main animatronics trying to kill you, but then you're also going to have a phone that's going to be going off the hook, and then, like I said, you don't pick it up, you miss his phone call, you die. Now, I'm curious, though, if you do pick it up, what's gonna happen? Because like it has to give you some sort of disadvantage besides the fact that, you know, you have to grab the phone or you die, which, by the way, this is all speculation. There's no really knowing how this is gonna play out, but like I said, we could literally get the actual phone guy to come kill us. I mean, knowing Scott, there's no telling. All right, there's no freaking telling. But like I was saying, what was I even saying? I can't think of what I was just saying. Oh, like I was saying, you know, you could literally just, you know, pick up the phone call and that could be it. But I feel like there's gonna be some sort of a challenge to it. So maybe you have to pick up the phone and talk back to him. I mean, we've never really had a protagonist that's actually talked back to, you know, the phone guy. So, I mean, maybe you have to say something back to him. Maybe there's gonna be like dialogue boxes that show up and you have to like say the correct answer. Maybe he'll ask you like a trivia question. I have no idea. My mind is just all over the place because like it was such a gigantic curveball. Like I said, I was expecting, you know, a twisted animatronic, or, you know, when I saw Lefty, I was expecting, you know, something else from Five Nights at Freddy's 6. You know, there's still other animatronics he could have chose from, like for instance Molten Freddy. It would have been really cool to have him, but then again we also have Ennard, so I guess those two would kind of contradict. But I mean, I was expecting like a Molten Freddy or a twisted animatronic, you know, something, you know, normal if you want to call it that. But to get this is just such a weird thing, because then again I figured Endo would be kind of like that sort of, you know, distraction tool, or maybe the balloon, you know, like maybe a balloon could fly up in front of your face and you've got to pop it, or you got to click it to pop it, or if you don't click it, it'll jump scare you or something like that, or the Endo will just show up on screen, you got to click his red button on his chest to get rid of him. I don't know, that's just kind of what I was thinking would be like the distraction tools. But to see this, I mean, this is probably one of the coolest distractions I've seen in a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. What am I saying? That's how ludicrous this is to me, that I think this is a fan game in my mind, in an actual Five Nights at Freddy's 6 custom night that we're gonna have to deal with the phone guy. That's so crazy. Also, I mean, just going off of that, I'm curious how he's gonna do, you know, like I said, these other animatronics. So as I mentioned, there's Endo, there's the balloon, and there's that, like, you know, the Candy Cadet and that weird musical thing from Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Like, we've never actually seen those guys move. So are they just gonna like show up on the cameras? Because as you guys know, with most Five Nights at Freddy's games, they just kind of show up on the camera, they slowly move closer and closer until they eventually jump scare you, which is another thing here. If we're going to be getting attacked by the Candy Cadet and all these other guys, how are they going to be able to go through the vents? That's why I feel like this is going to be a new map. I don't think we're going to be in the ventilation room. I think we're going to be in an entirely new area, and it should be really cool. And I'm so excited to see how Candy Cadet is going to like come up on us. And oh, you know what would be cool, because as you guys know, when they're in the hallways around you, they usually talk. You know, you heard Springtrap talk, you heard all of them kind of talk when they're coming up to you, even Baby or Ennard trying to trick you. So I'm curious if Candy Cadet, because as you guys know, he knows some backstory that we don't know all of it for. So maybe instead of, you know, saying the normal stuff that they all say, he can like say some backstory like while we're playing, and that's like a new way of learning some new info on the backstory of the game. Because as you guys know, I mean, we've had answers to most of our questions with this game series, but there's still a lot that are unanswered, including the box. As you guys know, Game Theory actually made a video on the box saying, you know, what's inside of it. But I feel like it would be cool. Actually, I just thought about that, because he could include this in this custom night here, where maybe at the end of it you get to unlock the box, or I don't know. I mean, he said some secrets are best left forgotten for now, or I guess forever, really. But I don't know, it'd be cool to just see somehow that we can open up that box and see that what's in there at the end of this thing. Because like I said, I feel like there's going to be some sort of an Easter egg with this. There's this like custom night, because there's so many opportunities to do something like that. From, you know, the phone call, we could maybe one time you pick up the phone and you get to hear like a phone call that was made to, you know, maybe some like background chatter or something like that from one of the employees at the restaurant or something like that. Like maybe every 1 in 10 times you pick up the phone, you get like a new Easter egg. I don't know. Or maybe when you hear the Candy Cadet outside your hallway, you'll hear like a little bit of new backstory. I don't know, dude. Like I said, there's so much for this. There's so much like that can happen here, and I'm just so excited. Not only that though, like I said in the last video, I didn't really discuss this, but Funtime Chica is going to be in the game too. That's going to be insane, dude. That's a new animatronic that we've never seen before. Like I said, we've seen these on the stage, but we've never actually seen them in game, and to be able to see Funtime Chica there is going to be so cool. And also, oh, Golden Freddy too. I didn't even think about this, but we're going to be getting new Golden Freddy, like actual attack animation, stuff like that, because the last time we've really seen Golden Freddy, besides Five Nights at Freddy's 3, at least from my knowledge, I'm trying to think here, but yeah, from my knowledge, the last time we've really seen Golden Freddy was Five Nights at Freddy's 1, you know, like officially, and he kind of attacked you and killed you. So I think we're going to be getting like a full-on, oh, it would be cool to actually see Golden Freddy on it, like standing up, because we've always seen him sitting down. It'd be cool to actually see him like actually standing up with that blank face and charging at you or something like that. Because like every time we've seen him in a Five Nights at Freddy's game, from my knowledge, like I'm trying to think back, but yeah, this is all I can really think of is, you know, like I said, that jump scare where he just kind of shows up on your screen and crashes your game, and that's it. So it'd be cool to actually see him jump on you or do an actual jump scare to actually kill you, instead of just, you know, popping up, crashing your game. But then again, now I think about that, if that is what he's going to do, because let's say Scott just carries that over from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, that could be another one of these things that you've got to kind of get rid of before you die. So there could be the phone call, there could be Golden Freddy who will appear on your screen, and maybe you have to put up your camera as fast as you can, or he'll kill you. And then there could be like the balloon and just all these, oh, there's so many thoughts going through my head right now, but I'm so excited for this. And as I said in the last video, it's really strange that he's revealing the full roster like this early on. You know, it's I don't know, man. I want to say I'm being very hopeful here that maybe we're getting this thing sooner than we actually think. And that would be absolutely insane if we do, but it'd also be really insanely cool. But guys, I'm in this video here. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. If you're new, channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.